I am Deaconess Ernest Schmid, Emeritus. I served here at Zion from 1995 till 2010. My ministry mostly involved visiting members of Zion in nursing homes and hospitals and in hospice, and the ones who were homebound.
People are so generous and so kind to us day after day, week after week, and we feel really blessed by the community here.
Zion feels like home, and that's a big thing to us.
I have been involved in some great Bible studies and men's fellowship groups here at Zion. And I've learned so much, and I think my faith has grown by listening to other really thoughtful, insightful men who are also in these groups.
Well, when you have a small group, you get to know each other. And especially with the group Crafts and Laughs, it was full of laughter. And what better group can there be than a group that gets together and laughs?
One of the things that I liked about Zion right at first was that people were friendly and it was easy to get involved with things.
We came here, we brought the kids to Vacation Bible School, and that was our entry in, and then they had a little show and program at the end of the Vacation Bible School, and then we started coming.
I was one of 7 children, and we would get out of the house and go to town once a week usually, and that was on Sunday to church. There were 9 of us, and we took a whole pew, and everybody used to say, "Here come the princes."
We, as a church, give 10% away of all offering received, which ends up going around the world through our church body to support missions and ministries, but also locally. And then on top of that, we're gathering all sorts of offerings of money to different ministries and food and vitamins. That's part of the grain of who we are as God's people. As God has given so much to us, we are generous to others.
I served as the parish nurse here at Zion from, I think, 2001 till 2007. But I did a lot of ministry to the general congregation, but also to shut-ins. I did a lot of shut-in visits. I did hospital visits.
One thing that I'm always impressed at Zion is, people come with needs for missions, international missions, local. It just seems like no one's ever turned down.
I think it's got a lot to do with your upbringing. I mean, I was brought up from a small child, going to church, going to Sunday school. After I got married, my wife and I attended here. I was one of the elders. I think I had 3 elder terms. I was a trustee for many years. Just kept involved. I've been part of the choir since I was 15 years old. So, it's a lot of years there also.
The way that the people of Zion love each other, they're so humble in their service. It's not flashy and it's not look at me. It's almost always secretive, and you just discover here and there the ways that people are serving outside of our church or in our church, and it's just beautiful.
Yes, my favorite ministry is prison ministry. And when I was here at Zion, I started visiting a prisoner up in Muskegon, and I kind of followed him all over the state, in different prisons. And then he's been free for about 10 years, and he's still out, and he's not back in prison. I always get more from the people I minister to than what I thought I gave them.
When you go into a prison and meet someone who maybe is not the cleanest, maybe has tattoos all over, but you try to see him as God would see him. And doing that just made the difference in my life, that God loves this person, and why shouldn't I?
God has gifted everybody differently, and we have different, not just gifts, but skills and training. And God uses all of us in our own ways to meet the needs of others and to serve our neighbors and serve the world.
I think I've been blessed by meeting all these wonderful people I visited and really got close to them. And I learned so much from them, and also their faith and their strength very often humbled me.
We've actually had a lot of ups and downs in our time when we've been here at Zion with many different things. We have very loving and supporting families, biological families, but no one's here in town. So Zion has become for sure our family here in town.
I see this going on a lot here at Zion, that there are families, one family supporting another family, or giving them the kind of, emotional support that they need. That goes on, and a lot of people, I don't think, always are aware of that.
Yeah, I think there's a lot going on that the average church member doesn't even know on the part of pastor helping people in need.
We like now to go to the second service because of all the children. The children are nurtured here. They're an important part of the congregation.
And I think that's where we need to focus on the youth, because the youth are the future of this church as we move forward.
One thing I think of that I really appreciate about Zion is the openness to try new things and go where God leads us.
You know, why has God put us here at 32nd and Pine in Holland, Michigan? Why are we here? And what does God want to do with us here? And that will always lead us outside of our four walls. We come together to be encouraged, to be renewed, to be strengthened, so that we leave after the service on Sunday, and we leave and we go and live out the gospel in our neighborhoods and communities.
My hope and prayer for Zion is that we will remain faithful to him because he's always faithful to us, and that we will stay true to the gospel because there's nothing more important.
We are just thrilled to be able to participate in the 100th and 25th anniversary of Zion Lutheran Church.
My wife Myrna and I would like to wish 125th anniversary to all of the current and future members of Zion.
Happy 125th anniversary, Zion.
My husband Doug and I want to wish Zion Church the best of the 125th anniversary celebration, and may there be many, many more.
What a blessing to be in Holland for 125 years.
Congratulations, Zion, on your 125 years.
And all the best for the next 125.
Ich gratuliere zum 125. Jubiläum. Möge Gottes reicher Segen weiterhin auf dieser Gemeinde ruhen.
We love you, Zion.